oily,
I'm being too
greasy,
modest, and I
big
realized
balloons.
I need to get a little. One day I decided to do it at night while everyone was home, as opposed to right after school when I was alone. I was getting cocky.
I get it.
Come on, bro. You know what I meant. Get your mind out of the gutter.
You're funny.
So I was looking at naked women on my phone, and it's business as usual until I hear the door just rattling.
Damn, she don't knock?
The door, man. Yoyo, what are you doing? Nothing.
Yo,
what are you doing? Nothing.
Mom.
What's that on your phone?
You gotta knock. Like, my parents know to knock, bro. They know damn well to knock. They know damn well to knock.
If you watch the My Mom Caught Me in 4K video, you'll find that the thumbnail is a little misleading. But I'm here to let you know that my thumbnails are not cap. This thumbnail is not cap. This scenario did in fact happen. Let me tell you the story. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was sheltered as a kid. Like a lot of the world was hidden from me when I was growing up. But don't get me wrong, while I was sheltered, my mom didn't have the money to properly shelter her kid. I know this because I went to a public school. So this story took place in 7th grade. I had just started walking to school, so my mom
I was kind of middle class,
so she could keep in contact with me to make sure my black ass doesn't get me turned into a hashtag. And also to make sure my black ass doesn't get me turned into an Amber Alert. But this phone was not like the one that you're watching this video on. This was a BlackBerry with prepaid minutes. For my younger audience, I'll explain what minutes are.
Denied.
There's a time limit on your phone that dictates how long you can call, how many texts you can send, and in particular with this story, how long you can be on the internet. And if this time limit reaches 0, your phone won't work, and you can extend your time by purchasing prepaid minute gift cards. This phone was connected to my mom's computer, so if my phone ran out of minutes, she would be notified and she'd probably hit me with something. But socially awkward middle school me never got close to running out, as texting 2 friends and getting curved by girls didn't require.
Damn, you didn't get bitches?
So one day I was at school and this
group of kids were
talking about cantaloupes, which, you know, in my head,
I love me some cantaloupes.
We're 13-year-old boys, but I realized something was up when they started to bring up different types of cantaloupes. I mean, they're talking about big cantaloupes, small cantaloupes, saggy cantaloupes,
saggy
cantaloupes. The list goes on.
Hairy.
During this convo, I'm thinking, what is the source material? Like, where are these guys going to see this many pairs of cantaloupes? At this point, the only pair I'd seen have been my mom's, and I wasn't on the internet a lot as a kid, so I didn't know I had access to all of the cantaloupes of the world on my phone.
Was your mom's?
So I expressed my confusion to the group.
When you were a baby.
Boy, give me your neck. Big mistake, because apparently I should have been watching cantaloupe-related videos years ago, but I got it. They explained that they're seeing all of these fruits on WholeFoods.com.
All right, look, guys. Like, I actually didn't start watching the corn until it was around, I would say, 6th grade. So what would that make me? Would that make me like 11, 12, 12? Let's go with 12, 13. So I was in 6th grade, which is probably 12. And one of my friends told me about it, just like one of his friends is telling him about it. And I didn't watch it up until then. He told me I need to hop on, that I'm missing out. And then he also told me that our librarian was on it. So that's like a huge reason why I got on it. But yeah, peer pressure, man. It's a real thing.
One of them pulls it up on their phone, shows me, and
yep, it's like a whole new world just opens up.
At that moment is where it all went down.
And there's so much videos.
I walk home, my mom calls me as she usually does. I get to the door and she hangs up, and no one is home yet. So I go right upstairs. I don't know why, but this is a very vivid memory for me. I remember laying down in this exact position. I open the browser on my phone. A box opens up warning me that I'll lose minutes continuously while I'm on the internet. Now this will be my first time going on the internet with this phone.
Doesn't your mom get your internet history?
And how many minutes it takes, honestly. I have much more important things on my mind at the moment. So I double check the door, the hallway, make sure no one's looking out of my closed 2nd story curtain window, you know, just in case. I click the green OK button on my phone. I go to Google and I type boobs. I click images, and then
so simple-minded you.
Shows up. I type boobs on Google Images, you know? It's just like male chests, Drake and Josh, and modest bikini pictures. I close the tab, open a new one, and this time I type woman's chest.
My gosh. Woman's chest.
So I hit enter, click images, and then
Did you finally?
I was shy, okay? I know I had to type crazy things to get what I wanted, but
You gotta type what you want, man.
doing it. So I tried 3 more searches, but nothing.
Oily,
I'm being too
greasy,
modest, and I
big
realized
balloons.
I need to get a little raunchy, so I muster up the courage to type
Obviously, you don't say balloons.
boob. I hit search, click images. And my mind is just overloaded with content.
You
bro. I'm
finally
seeing
see
things
some?
I've never seen
Okay,
before. I'm learning
got it.
words. Hair grows there. I could feel my innocence just leaving my body. I'm so distracted and mesmerized that I didn't even do anything. Like this was good enough. I just
No, real talk.
kinda looked
You just look at it.
and admired.
You just
And I loved
look
it.
at
My phone
first.
couldn't play videos, so I didn't even use WholeFoods.com. I just kind of stayed on Google Images. I did this for
Google
hours
Images?
every day for
Oh,
weeks, bro. Just
Hours?
looking at pictures. That was all I did. And the more I did it,
A true
the
gooner.
bolder and bolder I got. With
For
all
the
the
love of the
searches,
game.
it was like each day I became more and more of a man. I just gave him minutes. Until one day I
Ooh.
decided to do it at night while
Ooh.
everyone was home, as
Oh, here we
opposed to
go.
right after school
Here we go.
when I was alone. I was getting cocky. Really? Come on, bro. You know what I meant. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I was looking at naked women on my phone, and it's business as usual until I
Mom
hear the door
doesn't
just rattling.
knock.
I forgot to lock the door, man. I was
Oh,
getting
Lord.
sloppy with my moves. The door swings open, and I'm just
I love the
blinded
Hunter
by
x
the
Hunter
light of the
theme.
hallway. I see my mom, and she sees me.
A little side note, I just wanted to tell y'all about it, but like I remember as a kid, the first bush that I saw was Vanessa Hudgens. Some of y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Some of y'all do. Y'all real one if y'all do. I mean, bro, like I was a young kid and like it's not something you see normally. And she was on Disney Channel and she was famous and it was all over the internet. And I saw it. My first bush. It's a core memory for me. But back to the video.
And I see my mom. Yo-Yo, what are you doing?
She looks
Nothing?
so
Mom,
mad.
What are you doing? Nothing, Mom. What's that on
What
your
were you
phone?
doing, Yo-Yo?
I tell her I set a timer on my phone to wake up for school tomorrow, and she leaves. I turn the phone off, I roll over to sleep, but she opens the door again, hands me the minute card, and tells me to add it to the phone and to come in her room. So I go in and she's sitting
that
on
would
the
scare
bed with
me.
her computer. Yo,
That
what
was-
are you doing on that phone?
That would scare
me.
me.
A week ago, and it says that you're almost out. What's going on? Oh, I just been calling people. Oh, calling people, huh? You sure
know
you
you
don't
don't
tell
got-
me what else you've been doing before I read off your history?
Oh,
And me
she
thinking
knows.
that she's talking about my call history. I'm
She
like,
knows.
History?
Oh,
if
man.
she checks that, she's gonna know that I haven't been calling people and that I've been losing minutes for another reason. Shoot, maybe I can like tell her I was texting someone. Naked boob. When she says that, I get immediate butterflies
Oh my
in my
gosh.
stomach. When my
This is
friends
funny.
graciously let me know about WholeFoods.com, they didn't tell me about this thing called search history. This whole time,
You're a rookie.
I was just closing tabs.
You're-
I didn't know that I had to clear the history. I look
What
at
a
the
rookie.
computer and there it is.
How
An
embarrassing.
extensive, and I mean extensive.
Oh, gosh.
list of all of my searches, bro.
And your
She had
mother
it.
caught
She just
you.
starts reading off the list, and I'm just
Please stop.
embarrassed, man.
Please
But,
stop reading.
It gets much worse than this.
Oh,
As she
gosh.
goes down, she starts to get to the wild searches, but since I'm so sensitive to this stuff, I mean, I just got here. While she's reading the searches,
close the
start
laptop.
remembering the pictures, which kind of activates my memory, but now is not the time. I start to panic. I look down at my pants.
Think about grandmas.
Do not do this to me right now. Big boobs.
What it do,
Big
flight
butts
crew?
on big blacks,
No.
jiggling
FCC.
No, not now.
Flight team stand up.
No! It had
Ah!
to get hard, but I immediately
Flight team.
sit on the floor. Nah, stand up. I need you to read this. Yo-Yo. No. Yo-Yo, I know
Mom,
you
no.
hear me.
Mom,
Zoomed up
I can't think of any worse scenario. Now, there probably are worse scenarios, but come on. Your mom catching you doing that with your internet history, looking at the images you were looking at, that is so embarrassing. And every parent knows that, if you have a boy, he's gonna do it. It's the way of life, circle of life. He's gonna do it. But I don't know. I'd rather my dad have caught me because, as a guy, he'll be way more understanding. My mom will probably just look at me like a little bit of disgust. But my dad would be like, yeah, just be more slick with his son. Like, come on, like you a rookie, bro.
What is wrong with
Sorry,
you?
stop,
Yo-Yo, stand
please.
up. If you don't get up, I'm calling your grandma. Mom, no, please get
Think
up.
about grandmas. That makes it go down.
No.
Hi, baby. How's it going?
My
Oh,
grandma's
God.
on the phone and I'm panicking trying
Oh,
to have
gosh.
a normal conversation, but my mom is not letting that happen. Nah, go ahead and tell your grandma what you've been doing.
Oh, what you been doing?
I'm like crying on the phone. My memory's activated. My mom's reading the titles. My grandma's asking
Oh,
what's wrong.
gosh.
It's a mess. Honestly, I could only imagine what this room sounded like. Big breasts on big
Stop, please. Stop.
Booty jiggle.
After realizing that I've had
Gotta
enough,
love
my
that.
mom takes the phone and I hightail it out of that room. I learned my lesson, man. From that day on, I never looked up cantaloupes again.
Good. Smart
Ever.
smart choice. It could have been way worse. You know, your mom could have actually caught you, stroking the pole. It could have been way worse. She just saw the internet history, so you got off easy. Still though, you didn't need to read off the internet search history to me. Like, I would have just closed her laptop and threw it out the window. I wouldn't have. But y'all know what I'm saying. But that was it for this video, guys. My name is Prince of Hawkham. Stay charmed, my friends.